If you get this message, just click no. We will start by plotting our data. So we select calculate 3D coordinates and click here on file, drill color, color text. And we double click our color value. Intedex understand that these are tab delimited, so you click yes. The whole is a character, the rest are numbers, everything is okay. And we will treat the negative values as negative. Now we need to identify which column is which. So again, because we use the same names as the software, this will be pretty easy. Once you have the color text, then you go back to file and you enter the survey data. Again, it's a tab. Yes. Yes, okay. And then save. So the azimuth and thing. And you click apply. If these were trenches, not drill hole, you will select this part here. So click apply. And the system have checked that there are two possible errors in your data set. So you can go back and fix it. Then you save the file. So here are your first. Let's click on the DH here. And we will start by naming our host, which is the first icon here. And we make it align. That's for the top. The bottom, we want to show the bottom. We want to align it also. You can change the separation, the size. I want only the end hole depth and click OK. So now you have here your holes and the end depth of each hole. In this webinar, I will only show you a portion of the resource estimation, but Interdeck has a very good step-by-step help. So you click here on the quick start tutorial and on the exercise, and you just open your data and start following chapter by chapter all that you can do with Interdeck. It's that simple. Okay. So by the end, you will be able to process everything, not only do resource estimation, but do many, many other things that Interdeck can do. But as I mentioned, I'm going to concentrate on the resource estimation. So once we have our holes, we need to add the data. So we click on drill holes, select data files. So we need to add our data. This is a from to table. We click this is hole, from and to. Click OK. Now we have our table. Now let's add lithology. Again, it's a from to, so hole, from, to. OK. And we have already our two data sets. Click OK. If we want to put the geology, we have positions on the left-hand side. So you just click the column, select the data source, which is lithology, and we're going to be putting the lithology, not the alteration of the structures. Okay. And you click apply, and here you will have the geology. And of course, there is a legend, and we can do different colors and symbols, etc. But I will not do that. It's not our purpose this time. But you just click here on road codes and you create all your road codes. Actually, let's do this quickly. So on the side will be something like this, and we're going to put it in green. Okay. To say that will be black, and we'll put it like that. Okay. And this will be something like this, and we put it on yellow. Okay. Okay. Apply. And you can see there the little colors. You can always zoom in, you see, or you can just go back to your previous image. Now, we need to add the result of silver and gold in order to do our resource estimation. So you can do it by a curve or a histogram. I prefer histograms. So we go to data source, assay. First, we're going to use gold. Okay. Apply. You see the big values of gold there. And then we will add silver. And we click OK. So we see the gold silver part. Now let us concentrate on this part of the graphic. So for that, you just make a square. And we see more of the values here. So let's do another square. Perfect. So let's start by making a profile. For that, we go to drill holes, cross section, digitize section, and we just left click and pass a line through this. And it goes 10 meters forward, 10 meters backwards, tip of the plane 90, everything this is okay. It's called section 1, that's okay with us. And here we have our profile. So the next step will be to create a polygon that will include all the gold values. Let's change this to gold. It doesn't matter too much. So click on create a polygon right here. And we will start making the polygon. One, let's go here, let's go there, there. On the last point, you right click and click close polygon, and we call it OR. You can, if you click inside, let's say you want to adjust this point here, just click and then you move it where you want. Perfect. So we have now our polygon to estimate our resources. Now that we have our polygon, we go here to data, subsetting, and click on create subset. If you click left click within the polygon, it will select it. You say yes, and you left click, and that is our polygon now. So next we click data, subsetting, and go to subset statistics. We select the assay table. We select which elements we want. And by the way, right here in this window, we have already all the information that we need for the resource estimation. So we will save a result file to add later. You can also append it to a CSV, display just the CSV, etc. But for this polygon here, you know that if the density, let's say, was 2.6, another thickness of 20, we have 155,371 kilograms. That's the tonnage. We have the mean value of 1,819 for the gold in part per billions, 5.21 in gram per ton for silver, and click save, and then you just open Excel, and this is your data for the resource estimation. The section, the polygon, the area, the density, the thickness, the tonnage, and the grade. So as you can see, Intertext is a very simple way of doing the resource estimations. Of course, this is just a profile in your normal plane. You can do many sections, and then the software Intertext will interpolate your ore zone into the next profile. So as you can see, Intertext is pretty good for simple resource estimation. This is a program that every geologist should have on their desktops or laptops to have a control on the evolution of the ore resources. So that's it. That is Intertext for resource estimation. As a bonus, I'm going to introduce you to CoreView, which is also a software made by VC Data. You can download it from here. To open CoreView, just install and click on CoreView. And in the opening screen, you will have the option to work with diamond core, drill ships, shallow holes like pits, probably trenches, and many other options, including a photo log sheet. Also, you have a wizard that you can create your own models. The way I see this is by opening, for example, you have a diamond drill program, you open the diamond core. These are the tables that are going to open. Click continue. And let me make this bigger. Down here, you see the different table that compose this unit. And this is like the general table. You have a color, you have the lithology, the alteration, the structures, the assays results, geotechnical information, and the survey information. You could select each of these tables and delete one by one all the data, and then just start writing your own. But it's easier just to create a blank template for you to use. And the way you do this is you click on File, you click on Save As, and here you select No, and you save your core view. For example, I'm going to leave the name like that, save. So I close the whole thing, and the next time I open core view, I'll close this. I will go directly to File, Open, and open my core view, and it's already empty. Now that it's empty, you need to edit the table to adjust it to your needs. And for that, the general table, you just click here on Design Log Sheet, and then right-click on the part that you want to change. Let's say I want to edit that and put the name of your company. Click OK. Right-click here, edit, and maybe put the project name. Okay, etc., etc. You change whatever you need to change. You can add columns, you can delete columns, you can add a scale if you want to. There are many things that you can play around with the thing. Once you finish, you close here, or you just close here, and now you're ready to work. For example, let's say you go to color, and there is a cell that you're not interested in having it. You just click the column, design, and you can delete the current field. Okay, so it's done. So this way you can first create a template, an entity template for current view, and then adjust it to your requirement. This is a very nice way of introducing the result of your log data. You can work directly here, but it's better to fill in the tables, and they automatically will populate this main chart here, which I'm going to make it so you will see completely. Another advantage of using CoreView is that it is integrated with Interdex. So if you have your data here, you can open directly from Interdex. You don't need to have the tables in text format. So with this, I finish now. Thank you for your attention. I hope we'll see each other again on Golden Droplets episode 31. Until then, wishing you all good health, both mentally and physically. Until the next time.
I think these videos are brilliant, and I'm sure you will like them too. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell.
Ok, una cosa que sí quería decir también de Interdex es que Interdex puede procesar datos geoquímicos, puede procesar datos geofísicos y demás. No, yo no lo utilizo mucho para eso, pero una de las tablas que requiere el 4301 cuando están escribiendo la parte de perforación, ustedes tienen que presentar una tabla con los mejores resultados. Y Interdex hace eso en cuestión de segundos. Ustedes sencillamente le dicen búscame todos los valores que estén por encima de 3 gramos por tonelada y te genera una tabla con los pozos, la profundidad desde hasta y el valor. E incluso te hace una pequeña estimación teniendo en cuenta el peso específico de cuánto tonelaje y tenor hay en ese intervalo. Es muy útil. Sé que hay varias preguntas, pero prefiero presentarles el otro video y después ya con eso terminamos y voy a responder todas las preguntas. Este siguiente video es Voxler y como les decía en Voxler, este no es un programa gratuito, hay que comprarlo, pero pueden bajar un demo y el demo es completamente funcional y creo que es por 15 días o un mes que pueden utilizarlo. Y Voxler es potentísimo, no tan potente como Gencom, pero prácticamente tan potente. Lo que yo les voy a mostrar aquí es la guía paso por paso de cómo pueden utilizar Voxler para obtener una estimación de recursos rapidita. De nuevo, tanto para Interdex. Interdex yo nada más que lo utilizaría sinceramente para recursos inferidos cuando más indicados. Al utilizar Voxler para los recursos, podría yo llegar hasta recursos medidos, pero sencillamente tengo que tener en cuenta el control geológico que tenemos sobre el depósito. ¿Ok? Veamos entonces Voxler.